Alright, welcome. So glad you could join us. Welcome everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. Hello Jen. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Thank you, you as well. So we did something very important in the last stream. We finally broke free of Great Qing. I am very happy about that. It took us a long time, okay? It took us 60 years, but you know what? That means 40 years of us going strong. We now have our own economy to take care of, and I am very happy about this. I am very excited. So, what do we have going on here? I'm going to keep an eye on the chat from my phone. Alright. So, we've got a few things to take care of. We were going to actually try and conquer some land from Japan, but I think since we have national supremacy... Oh yeah, we're trying to change to a presidential republic too. Since we have national supremacy, we actually... I don't think it would really benefit us to rule over Japan's land directly. I think it would probably be better to, like, subjugate Japan. Diplomatic demands. I could just, like, demand states. Prophecy and Truth says, R. Yes. It's a pirate's life for me. Cut down to size. No, we don't want to do that. Forced nationalization. Oh! I didn't know this. Okay, hold on. So we can actually demand this in wars? So we have a truce with Qing right now, but we can actually... Okay, so we're trying to kick China out of our country, right? We're trying to kick the Qing dynasty out of Korea. And... let's see here. Has building levels with non-Korean owners. Yes, so... This is financial districts in Yaroslavl. That's actually Russia. We do have like an investment thing with Russia. They have investment rights here, so, or at least they did for a while. I'm kind of okay with them doing that. But wait, what? Oh no, no, I don't think so. Who's power block? Yeah, they don't have investment rights anymore, so they can't build buildings in our country anymore. But they did. What we really want to do is get Qing's buildings out of our country. Now, if you look at our GDP, we actually have the number 9 GDP in the entire world, only 2 behind the United States. Qing still has the highest GDP, but we took a huge, huge hit. We were just a little bit... we're actually ahead of the United States, but we took a huge hit because we now no longer have the Qing market propping us up. So, but that's okay, you know, I prefer chaotic freedom, alright? We have 6 infamy, and we're no longer paying any money to them just for being their tributary. We're paying them war reparations because that's the only way we could really win against them is if we say, okay, look, if you grant us our independence, we'll pay you some war reparations for a little while, and, you know, at least you can help reconstruct after that devastating war for you. So we are still paying them £12,000 a week, which is going to last for a little while. I don't actually know how long that's supposed to last, but our relations are also cold. I'm trying to improve them now. See, now that we're independent, we can try and prop up our relations, but I can't remember how to see my truces. Ah, here we go. So we have a truce with them until 1901, January 30th. And I think that's probably how long the... Oh, no, here it is. Oh, it doesn't tell us how long. Okay, well, it doesn't tell us how long we're actually paying them war reparations, but I assume it's the length of the truce. Which is fine. So, we're making a little bit of money. We're trying to construct some government administrations right now because right now... Right now, we have a ton of money in unrealized taxes. There's just not enough. There's not enough administration infrastructure in order to actually collect all the taxes. So we're trying to build these extra government buildings so that we can actually collect those taxes because, like, we need them. What are we researching right now? We are researching central banking, which is going to give us a little bit more money from minting because we're just like making more of the currency. And then it's going to give us a low interest rate, which actually doesn't affect us right now. But, you know, if we do have to actually go into a little bit of debt, then we can do that. But what we really, really want is mutual funds. That's what we want so we can do commercialized agriculture. See, right now, no, I should start at the beginning for anyone just joining us. In the beginning, we had serfdom. And with serfdom, peasants were actually tied to their land. They have to perform labor for their feudal masters. We had feudalism. We switched away to tenant farmers. So hereditary elites still own the land, but the workers are not tied to the land. So if they can find a better job, then they can seek it out. They can leave the farm and they can actually do that. So we still have a peasant class, but they're not legally obligated to be the peasants. You know, if they can find a better job, if they can upskill and actually get qualifications for better paying jobs, they can actually seek new employment. However, if we go to homesteading, then it's where farmers lay claim to plots of lands which they work alongside their hired laborers. The rural folk really like that, but the landowners absolutely hate it. It would absolutely radicalize them, and they would try to start a revolution. We want to try to prevent that. So the happy medium there is actually my end goal all along, which is commercialized agriculture. The rural folk are happy with it. This is, what is the description? Agriculture is a business like any other, subject to market forces and owned by capital. Now, the industrialists love this. The rural folk are happy with it because it's better than tenant farmers. And the landowners don't like it, but it's not as bad for them as homesteading. Now, we did just have an election. Oh, but they are starting... Oh, the royalist movement is trying to form a revolution. Let's see. They have 72 battalions. This is bad. This is definitely bad for me. So the royalist movement is trying to push back. They like the monarchy. They like having an emperor. I'm trying to have a president, and they don't like that. They're very unhappy with that. Our spread is vacuum canning. I don't know if I want that right now. Improved fertilizer would be good. That would help us get more grain. And grain is a little more expensive than it should be. So let's get the improved fertilizer. Yes, so we had an election, and this is the most legitimate government we can come up with, which is Confucian scholars, armed forces, and industrialists. The petite bourgeoisie and landowners actually want to join the Conservative Party, and the intelligentsia actually want to join the Liberal Party. But the problem is, if I modify this government, first of all, well, the industrialists and the intelligentsia together, boom, it takes my legitimacy down to 56. The petite bourgeoisie and the landowners will not join the government because they're plotting a revolution. So you don't want that. But I am going to try to suppress the royalist movement. We're going to try to suppress them. They are militant right now. Plus 75% from presidential republic currently being enacted. Yeah, we got to try to do that, though. I think we just have to try and face the Civil War if it comes to us, because we actually have 147 battalions, and this royalist movement has 72. And 2 provinces, Gyeonggi-do and Yangho. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that sucks, because Gyeonggi-do is where our arms manufactories are. That's where we're making the guns. Well, let's make some... do we have arms manufactories anywhere else? We have... Oh, yeah, we do, actually. We have arms industries here. And they're actually 47% cheaper over in Kwanbu. So, if we are, you know... Oh, yeah, look at this. This is so cool. We're importing wood from these other provinces, right? And then we're exporting the arms to these other provinces so that they can have enough for the barracks. That is so cool. They added that new view. I'm pretty sure that's new. By the way, my monitor is on nightlight mode all the time, but I'm assuming that the Empire of Korea is blue. Is it blue? Or is it actually purple? I don't know. Can I actually, like, briefly turn off nightlight mode? Let me actually look. Oh my gosh, this is burning my eyes. Yes, it's purple. It's actually purple! We have a purple Korea. Never thought I'd see the day, huh? Alright, I'm turning the nightlight back on because it's burning my eyeballs. Okay, but the royalist government, that's not looking good. Oh yes, and it's also the actual battalions in those states. So they have 72, but that would actually take 72 away from me, which means I would have 75, not 147. So I need to scale up my military a little bit. I definitely need to scale up the military. Let's build some skirmish infantry here, and shoot, we have arms industries here. Let's build a 20 barracks there. Oh my gosh, we're trying to build naval bases and stuff. But let's push all of this to the top of the queue so that we can build these barracks. Because we're actually making plenty of money. We're at normal taxes. If we switch to low taxes, that's going to cost us quite a bit of money. And we can't really afford that in the long term. But I am going to switch down to it. Just so we can give the people a little bit of a break. You know, we just broke free. We just became independent, guys. Let's not starve to death, all right? Come on. Let's just get it together. What do we have here? Serbia and the Serb Radical Revolt. Okay, so they've got a civil war going on in Serbia. Very interesting. Ottoman Empire, getting wrecked. What do we... Eastern Thrace? What the heck? Sunni Turkish country. What kind of government are... They're a republic... And they've got agrarianism. Oh, hold on. They're switching to agrarianism for their economic system. They're a presidential republic with universal suffrage, racial segregation, freedom of conscience, hereditary bureaucrats. This is so crazy. Guaranteed liberties, protected speech. But then they've also got tenant farmers, mercantilism, land-based taxation. That's crazy, because they have like some of the laws that they kind of inherited from the Ottoman Empire with the hereditary bureaucrats and the land-based taxation. But then, you know, they also have their own kind of stuff. Bulgaria is also a country, and they're in Western Thrace. I think that's Western Thrace. So that's very interesting. That's not even where Bulgaria is supposed to be, but okay. A donation of knowledge. Very cool. So, and then we've got Greece. Greece is independent. They're a protectorate of Russia. And Russia's trying to make them a puppet. So right now they're a protectorate. Russia's like, you're not about to do that. We've got action and reaction. Oh, the trade unions are trying to join the anti-Qing League. Temper their rage with diplomatic action. Okay, yeah. Let's just reduce our relations with Qing for a little bit. And then, yeah. Opposition members put forth their demands. Alright, acquiesce to their demands. The bill must pass. We must pass the bill. Okay. Presidential Republic is at 37%, but they're trying to foment a revolution, guys. I'm kind of scared. I'm shaking. What is this? Attempt to sway. So the Dutch Reactionary Revolt. What is this? So the Dutch Reactionary Revolt. Why do I care about you? The Netherlands and the Dutch Reactionary Revolt. There's nobody on either side. No, there's Prussia on the side of the Netherlands. I don't want to fight Prussia. Sorry. No, thank you. But we are trying to earn recognition, and in order to do that, we must... Let's see, the progress bar will advance or retreat. Having a GDP per capita in the top 20. Alright, standard of living in the top 20. Our GDP per capita is number 154, and the standard of living is number 101, so that's not going to happen. And forcing a war goal on a major power or above. Having a literacy rate above 40%, I do. Having voting rights, I like my wealth voting. The request embassy diplomatic action is active. Can we get an embassy from anybody? Did you get independence? I sure did. Last episode, I fought a war against Qing. It was awesome. It was very cool. So we could request an embassy from Russia. I mean, that helps because we're right next to them. And you know what? They own Tokyo. Edo, Yokohama, whatever. Tokyo is not a thing right now, I guess. But yeah, no, let's request an embassy, maybe? Oh, this is not Host Power Block's embassy. This is just... Okay, so the progress bar of earning recognition will advance by a value of 20. Okay, so how much does this cost? This is no cost. If I owe them an obligation, there's an 80% chance they'll accept. I'll offer them an embassy. I'll say, hey, why don't you send your guy... There we go, we got a Russian embassy. So we're trying to get some embassies in some major countries. Let's see if we can get one here. France doesn't want anything to do with me. France hates me. We have alliances or defensive pacts with French rivals. That's because they... Okay, France hates Russia, I guess. Yep, France hates Russia. How about Great Britain? Great Britain also hates Russia. Okay, how about the United States? Which, by the way, is still, like, discombobulated, but okay. No, yeah, the United States also hates Russia. How about the Confederate States? Hey, do you want an embassy? They don't like me. Confederate attitude of the Empire of Korea is disinterested. Can we get an embassy from anyone else? Qing? No. They're cold. They're cautious toward me. I can't do it with Great Britain. Gosh, everybody hates Russia. I can't do it with France. Who else can I get? Wait, is this... Oh, this is Prussia? Can I get an embassy with them? No, because they hate Russia too. Who doesn't hate Russia? Oh no, hold on. So it's not about Russia here. It's because they're cautious toward me. So if I actually improve my relations, which I can do, I can get, you know, I have some influence going on. So if I improve relations with Prussia, I might actually be able to get an embassy there. And we're trying to earn recognition. So, you know, we're trying to earn some recognition, which you no longer have to do through war, which is very good. Awesome, awesome. Oh, they're going to advance by 0. Well, that part's good, but why? Okay, so what's going to happen here? 1 week until the next checkpoint. Is it just 7 weeks? Oh, gotcha. So, the revolution will only gain as much progress as the activism level of the interest group, or the lobby, political movement. And because they're only at 86%, it means that it won't ever go past 86% except through, like, an event or something. And the secret police is reducing that. Hey, why don't we beef up the secret police? And can we beef up the health system, too? We have private health insurance. So let's do this, yeah. Pollution effects reduction? Interesting. Minus 0.8% mortality per wealth. Yeah, let's do that. It's gonna cost a little bit of bureaucracy, but that's okay. There's an ammunition shortage in the Korean market. Okay. Whoa! The price spiked! We are not producing very much. Learn something new about the activism/revolution. I was wondering why revolutions in my game were always stuck at 80 to 90. Good to know. Yes, I had forgotten that, actually. I think it's been that way for a little while. I don't know how long, but yes, I definitely did not... Maybe I knew that at one point. I just forgot about it. But. So why are we producing so little? Munition plants in Gyeonggi-do. Oh, that's another thing we have to make sure we're producing is ammunition. So they're just hiring people. So that's they've got to hire the people. We're producing explosive shells. Okay. Yeah, ammunition way too expensive. 58% compared to base price. That's in Gyeonggi-do. The Korean market is actually 75% more expensive than base price, but it is going down because slowly over time these munition plants are actually hiring more people and they're able to actually, you know, make up. And now we're losing a lot less money because, you know, the government goods, because the government's purchasing the ammunition for the soldiers, right? And the government is having to, it's not paying as high of a price now that, you know, the price is equalizing. But wood is expensive. What's the private sector working on? They're building arms industries, tooling workshops, fishing wharves, artillery foundries, tooling workshops, and silk plantations. Very cool. Very nice. All right. Apparently, my chat on my phone is at top messages. I hate it when it filters to top messages. I just want to see everything, right? I don't care about the top messages. Apparently, we're exporting silk. Are we? No, we don't have any silk trade routes. Why didn't it show that? It's so weird. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're in the drafting phase of the presidential republic. We're trying to get that passed. GDP is recovering. We're number 10 because we're not increasing as much as some other people. We're a little bit behind Italy. Italy is over here. Okay, and they have Sardinia. We don't know about Lombardy and Venetia and, you know, South Tyrol. We don't know about that. We don't know anything about that stuff. Italy, that was never a part of Italy, huh? We'll just pretend that doesn't exist. Speaking of Italy, will you get an embassy with me? No. No, they will not get an embassy with me. Austria? No. Tripolitania? Like, even you? Oh, you can only get embassies from great powers. I did not know that. So, we can only gain them from these top 8 here. Boom. Monument to the King. Perhaps not everyone wishes to be reminded of the king, but that would make the landowners hate me even more, and I really don't think I can take that. Yeah, a monument worthy of the king. Some extra prestige, right? We're still ranked 16, but that's all right. So I can only gain an embassy from Great Britain, France, Austria, Russia, Orissa, Italy, Prussia, the United States. Mexico. What the heck is going on with Mexico right now? Why is their flag like that? They're a junta. A military junta? What do you got? And they've got autocracy, but a presidential republic. That's pretty funny. They've got cultural exclusion. They've got a state religion, of which that state religion is Catholic. They've got appointed bureaucrats. Secret police. Hey, just like me. I've got a secret police. Agrarianism, which... Come on, guys. You got to get on the laissez-faire train. I'm trying to get laissez-faire capitalism. What does the United States have? United States even has interventionism, which I think they start with. I'm pretty sure the U.S. starts with interventionism. They've also got protectionism, so that you can they can set tariffs on imports and exports. The fate of the king. Okay, Tongjip of the petite bourgeoisie has asked what is to become of the king should the government become a presidential republic. If we have the king abdicate, that's an extra 10% enactment success chance, but if we send the king into exile, the petite bourgeoisie will dislike me for 5 years, exile the monarch, but it's plus 20% enactment success chance. Well, you know, the petite bourgeoisie already kind of hate me, and I don't know if I really want to make them any more mad than they are, so I think I'm just going to have the king abdicate. We want to kind of pay homage to our former king, our former way of life, but also keep in mind that we are not that way anymore. Right now, we're a constitutional monarchy. The Empire of Korea! Also, we're up to 92nd in the world for standard of living, which is pretty good, I would say. What about our upper strata? It won't actually tell me what the rank is for my upper strata, but the upper strata is very wealthy. They're at 40.9. But the lower strata is at 10.1, which I think is pretty good. I honestly think 10.1 is pretty good for the lower strata. 15.4 middling for the middle strata. That makes sense. You know, I mean, makes perfect sense. And it seems like the United States is playing tall this game because I don't know what they're doing right now. They had like a civil war and it ended in a white peace. So now you end up with this very strange world where the United States has slavery banned. And they actually have national supremacy too, which is very weird. They've got mass conscription, secret police, by the way, in 1898. No health system, public schools, very, very weird system of laws going on in the United States. And then you have the Confederate States, which have the slave trade. They are fully on board with slavery. It's not even legacy slavery. It's not even like, okay, we'll stop importing slaves, but, you know, the slaves that are here, you know, blah, blah, blah. They're in the slave trade. They're trading all over the world for slaves. So is Brazil. I know Brazil starts like that. I think, how's Ashanti? No, Ashanti has banned slavery. What about Sokoto? That's what I wanted. Slave trade. The U.S. doesn't have to have the stuff to play tall. It's hard to say, because they have some resources. They've got some good coal, lead. They've got some oil, but they don't have Texas. Come on, like, Texas is where all the oil is. They got some oil in Louisiana, I suppose. Louisiana has a little bit of oil, but I think it has to be discovered first. Yeah, discoverable resources is here. Just like in Texas. Oh, importing slaves. I didn't expect to see that. But yeah, that's discoverable resources. And then, what do we have? President Irving Endicott is the president of the Confederate States. United States is President Sylvester Gildersleeve. Oh my gosh, dude. And they've got the Grand Alliance going on. Military treaty. Jacob says, howdy, what I miss, guys? Well, we're just building up our economy right now. We have a fomenting revolution that's in progress, but we have increased our home affairs to level 2, which is excellent news, because it means that our revolution is going to not go all the way up to 100. They can play like a strong power, but it's for sure not as exceptionally fast in growth as it could be. I agree. They definitely are missing out on a lot of stuff that they should have access to. You know, they should. The United States should not be divided like this in 1899, okay? And you know what? This is probably not going to resolve itself. And the other thing is, they should have taken all this territory from Mexico right here, and they did not. And they didn't even take Idaho and Oregon and Washington, and you can forget about Alaska. You know, we've got the Russian-American company right here, and then Athabasca hasn't even been colonized. What is going on with the United States right now? They are just a complete non-starter in this game. Still somehow a great power. They have fantastic resources, and they start with great laws, but yeah, they are not doing so well. What do we have in Venezuela? What's going on there? We've got, they have oligarchy. They're trying to go to landed voting. Okay. One step closer toward the ideal, which is wealth voting. I totally think that wealth voting is the greatest voting law. It's, you can't vote unless you have at least 25 wealth, and you get a lot of political strength per vote, you know. And it still gives you a little bit of authority, but see, landed voting, I don't know if I really like that. It's just, you know, it just gives more political strength for aristocrats, capitalists, clergymen, and officers. But wealth voting is where it's at. Census suffrage is kind of okay, because you have to have at least 15 wealth to actually vote, which kind of allows the middle class to vote. And and you gain more of your legitimacy based on your votes and less based on government clout, and it's less authority. I really like the wealth voting thing, and that's what I always aim for. Perhaps not in real life, but it's okay. So we've got a little bit of a stall. Offer them custodianship over a new draft. I'm gonna have to take the setback because it's gonna get us up to 50%, and we really need this thing to pass if possible. But it's in danger right now because if we get one more setback, the bill's just done. We cannot pass Presidential Republic for now. Have you played Imperator Rome? There's a mod where you can play in East Asia called Terra Indominata. I'd love to see a stream on that. I played Imperator a long time ago, many years ago, and I enjoyed it when it first came out, and believe it or not, I actually really liked when they had the Monarch Point system. I know, very controversial, not something that a lot of people like to hear, but I really liked that, and I kind of didn't like it when they took that away. So, I was a little bit upset with it, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. You've got a lot of people starving in Kwanbu. Mild starvation. Okay, nobody in severe starvation, but this is a problem. So how can we fix this? Encourage manufacturing. Maybe we want to revoke this decree, because that's going to give us the authority back, but it's also like, if we're outputting more stuff, like the artillery foundry, right? We're outputting more of this stuff. It's going to drive down the price, and it's going to make it so that these people are earning a lower wage. Rifling has been unlocked. Awesome. So, let's go to, arms industries? Starving in North Korea, that's never happened before. Yeah, I know, right? That's so weird. Just... so what do we have here? We've got, I'm looking for arms industries. At least we know there are no arms industries with foreign owners in Korea. Here we go. Rifles. So we're using no iron. Instead, we're using some steel and some tools, and we're outputting more arms. That's going to be good for us. So it's going to drive the price of iron way down, but it's going to drive the price of steel way up. But that's okay. We just have to wait for the economy to adapt, okay? We just have to wait for the private sector to step in and modernize the arsenal. Look at this. Migration attraction! Take a look at that. Oh, technology on repeaters? Now let's take the migration attraction. How are Korea... Oh, that's so weird. What the heck was that art? That was weird. So, 100% of our population is Korean, so that's good. Cultures, all of them. Every single person in Korea is Korean. And there's actually 1.4 million Korean people that do not live in Korea. And that's a problem, because we need to have some Korean people move to Korea. We need to get that going. So let's actually go to decrees. And I'm going to go to Greener Grass Campaign. And we actually don't have it anywhere right now. I'm going to put them in Gyeonggi-do. Yes, and I'm going to revoke some of these decrees. I know Robert really doesn't like it when I do this, but that's okay. I'll keep that one. I'm going to revoke these, because the thing is, it drives prices down for certain things, and it makes people like lose out on their standard of living. So we need things to equalize a little bit, you know. But we are going to do the Greener Grass campaigns, and food security. Oh, let's get some food going. We can't get it here. Devastation. Okay, so hold on. So, oh, we're in the voting phase of Presidential Republic. We got to get there, guys. We got to get there. So why can I do it here? Is there devastation here? There's some people starving. A famine, devastation, flood, wildfire, drought. Wildfire, not flower. Drought, disease outbreak, or extreme winds. Oh, it doesn't even have that anymore. You should just conquer Manchuria instead, so you don't have to immigrate to Korea if Manchuria is Korea itself. Yeah, I could, but here's the problem. There's like 500,000 Korean people here, but the population is 8.6 million. So what am I going to do with the 8.15 million non-Korean people? Not a good idea. So, oh yeah, annual projected migration. Yeah, 4,000 people are moving out. Let me actually look at the migration attraction. I think there's actually a map mode for it. Migration attraction. Boom. We've got 60.4 here. Very, very low migration attraction in other areas. But southern Manchuria is very unattractive. And... wait a second. Southern Manchuria... okay. Oh, it actually shows you where they're sending immigrants. So the standard of living is 23.1 in Gyeonggi-do. Plus 20 from Greener Grass Campaign. Plus 25% from Greener Grass Campaign. I don't understand why it's adding that twice. Plus 15% because of the intelligentsia. Here's the thing, our intelligentsia really like us. They got those propagandists on our side. That's what I'm talking about. Gyeonggi has a high migration attraction. Gyeonggi received a total of 251 immigrants from Yeongnam last week. Well, Yeongnam, I mean, I don't really care about that. I don't need to attract immigrants from elsewhere in Korea. I just need... I need to attract Korean people from abroad. Greener Grass Campaign. Let's do it on all of our Korean states. Let's do it on all of them. And then that way we'll be okay. We're still losing money, but we can afford to run a deficit for a little while. I'm not 100% worried with that right now because we have low taxes. We can always just raise the taxes back up to normal, medium. And what was the research that allowed you to get the proportional taxation? I can't remember what that one was. We really got to get those mutual funds. Alright, improved fertilizers, done. Finished. Egalitarianism, that's the one. It allows proportional taxation. We could try psychiatry until we get that. Give us more bureaucracy. I don't think that's really necessary. Let's try to do the proportional taxation. But we did get improved fertilizers, so we can make more grain. Now, this is very important for raising the standard of living of our people. Because the thing about it is... we need more food, all right? And if we spend more iron, we can actually make more fertilizer, which is going to tank the price of fertilizer. But we'll bring it back up because what we're going to do is go to our rice farms, and go to fertilizers. Boom. It's going to produce so much more grain, but it's going to produce less fruit, less sugar, and it's going to require a lot more fertilizer. Boom, 591 more. And it's going to require farmers instead of laborers. So we're doing that. We're definitely doing that. And Jacob says, also, would it be possible to colonize anywhere in Africa just for the lulz? If we can get a colonization going, if we can get some colonization going, like colonial resettlement. What's this? Enables a colonial... what's the difference? Colonies are established to provide land to settlers from the country's incorporated states. The wild frontiers on our borders are ripe for settlement if they can first be pacified. Colonization is limited by law to states connected to the capital state by land or a very limited sea path. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, colonial resettlement is what we would want, and it seems like a lot of people in the government would actually support it. The only people that don't like it are the rural folk. I guess it decreases the value of their land. I don't know why they would be opposed to it, but you know, you can always find an idea that people don't like. Also, we actually can afford to bump up our secret police even more. Let's bump it all the way up. And let's bump the police force, the dedicated police force, up to 3. That's going to cost, what, like 1,000 more bureaucracy. But that's okay, because we're making more government administrations. We're doing stuff. Oh, come on. Seriously? Throw them to the wolves. We must clean up the mess. Alright, so we're at 41%. But if we could just get to succeed on that one thing, then we'll have a presidential republic. Gosh, we've got to do it. Okay. We're at number 10, GDP. Number 75 in the standard of living. We're trying to bring it up, okay? We're just trying. We got the number 9 population in the world. Qing has 375 million. We have just a little bit more people than the Confederate States. But we don't have more people than Japan. We're short on them by 7.4 million. We'll need to get those numbers up, and part of the way is by, you know, having more food. As we produce more food, you know, it's going to happen. Also, the private sector is working on lots of explosives factories, which I don't really blame them for, honestly. Oh yeah, the price is just so high for explosives. And it's to produce ammunition, you know, and to use dynamite with the mines. You got to produce that dynamite. How about companies? Oh, the textile conglomerate of the Empire of Korea. Not doing so well, huh? They're not doing so well. Yangzhou Premium Steel. Well, we can't do that. Potential companies. I think it's... No, that's not this. Kaiping Mining Company. Yeah, that's not this. We need this kind of stuff. Oh, birth rate. Yangzhou Premium Foods? Hold on a second. That would be good. With, okay, so we need to have, food industries greater than or equal to 5. Where are our food industries? Okay, this one is 3. This one is at level 3. Also, it's almost 1901. I really want to see what happens if we can actually, demand that Qing get out of our country. What happened here? Oh, that stalled. Why are we at 25% now? It sucks. All right. But we need to force nationalization. So that's only unavailable just because we have a truce. Oh my gosh, dude. I would reduce my relations with 8 countries. With Qing by 6. A rational discussion. The Liberal Party. We actually want the Liberal Party because that's the industrialists. So we want the Liberal Party to start gaining more votes. They're going to get 34% of the vote. That's pretty good. The Conservative Party, which is the Confucian scholars and the armed forces, they're only getting 61. Oh, we're at 15% now. Come on, we were at 50. We were at 50%. Let's hope they don't decide the election. Or we could just influence this one election by a little bit more. They're already at 105 momentum. Let's give them a little more, just... Ugh. We want the industrialists in power, okay? But, I actually... In regards to Africa itself, there's actually no coastline available, I think. This is not... Oh, this is a decentralized power, so I guess you could colonize this. There's not really anything here. There's 43,000 people here, and there's some sulfur, I guess, but... A little bit of fish. That's it. So, yeah, there's not really a whole lot you can actually colonize. Athabasca. Is there anything here? Livestock. Oh, there's gold fields. Okay. Which would then turn into gold mines. Just to let you know, your video cam seems frozen. No, I think you're actually right about that. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Let's see if we can fix it. Activate? Is it gonna... Hey, there we are. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. What about Southeast Asia? What about Southeast Asia? Well, we've got Papua. But the problem with Papua is it's got severe malaria. So, that's bad. It's just awful. If you're trying to colonize there, it's just awful. Great Britain is doing it because they probably have quinine or whatever it's called. They probably can fight against the malaria. Alright, there was an election, so our legitimacy is now 100. I'm very happy with that. But if we take the Conservative Party out of the government, then we would have problems. The landowners are still radical. The petite bourgeoisie is actually not radical. I can just put them... Oh, I can't actually reform the government with those parties, unless I can bring the landowners in, and I can't. So I just have to wait until we have a presidential republic and the landowners calm down. What about Brunei? There's probably oil there. So could we conquer them? Sure. We can't colonize them. And I actually don't know if they still have... There's no oil here. I don't know if... Gosh, I don't know. There are discoverable resources here. There's rubber here. Oil. Oh yeah, there's some oil there. I would have to conquer it, but there is some of that stuff there. So I could try to change them to like an extraction economy and just try to have Korean colonies in Southeast Asia, Indonesia. There's a shortage of man-o-wars. That's actually okay because we have military shipyards here that have been just not anywhere close to full employment for the longest time because we don't have a navy. Sweet, dude. We made it. We now have a president. We have President Cho In-young. Okay, now we're a little short on authority, but that's okay. That's all right. Getting a little bit more legitimacy based on votes and some legitimacy from including the head of state in the government. He's part of the Confucian scholars. And we have a presidential republic. So, what is this? The Korean... hold on. Establish a foreign investment rights agreement. Wait, hold on a second. I don't know about that. The Korean-Russian Association has offered us an opportunity to establish a foreign investment rights agreement with Russia. The lobby has offered to use their connections to smooth the negotiating process. Well, hold on. Because... am I just trying to get investment rights for them? Establish a foreign investment rights agreement with Russia. Throw out those hanbok and put on some pants. We're a republic now. That's so freaking funny. Let's try it. I don't know what this is, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid, guys. Lobby opportunity? So what is this? What is this? Pursuing a strategy of economic imperialism. Request investment rights. They're at negative 1,069. They're protective toward us, so it's minus 1,000. They do not. Okay, so we did gain the plus 100 because of the pro-Russian lobby, but because they're a great power and they're protective toward us, not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But that's okay. Look, we'll get into a better stage when we gain recognition. GDP per capita below the top 50 and standard of living as well. Yeah, we really got to improve that, guys. We gotta skyrocket our GDP. And it's not happening right now. What do we have as far as a navy? 2 flotillas. Hello. We have too many man-o-wars. Capital ships? Yeah, man-o-wars. Apparently we have too many. So our navy is not really going to be viable for a little while. Oops. Let's improve the food industries first. I don't want to improve the naval base quite yet. I want to actually try to establish that one company. Yeah. Yangzhou Premium Foods. We want more people. We want more babies. We need more babies. Guys. Can you, like, make some babies? Alright, so we can put the landowners and the petite bourgeoisie back in the Conservative Party. Oh, the intelligentsia want to join the Liberal Party. And that brings it down to 40. Oh my gosh. If it's just the Conservative Party, we're at 91. Let's just keep it where it is. Alright? We're going to keep it where it is right now, and we'll maintain 100 legitimacy. The Confucian scholars are very mad at us. And that's kind of a problem, because we actually have religious schools. So they're kind of keeping people out of school. Because what is it called? Pious fiction. The values of today are so poisoned, and the literature so corrupted, and education itself has an eroding effect on morals. Better than teaching people whatever the current establishment considers true is to teach them what ought to be true. Okay, so they're actually changing what is taught in our schools because they don't like the government. So you gotta change. We gotta fix that. All right, we gotta do something about that. Okay, but we are changing our institutions. We're okay right now. Let's keep the presidential republic for now. Psychiatry has been unlocked. Cool. We gain a little bit more bureaucracy, more influence. And we could go to colonial affairs. We could actually try. We can also have no migration controls, but we want some migration controls. We don't want anybody except for Korean people coming in the country, okay? Now, see, I have a problem with this. Why is it so difficult to get an ethno-state? Colonial affairs are available. Yes, so they are, but we can't really colonize anywhere, though. Oh, we're just called Korea now, by the way. It's not the Empire of Korea. Just called Korea. What color are we now? I have to switch off of nightlight. Oh, we're like gray. Gray, white. Very interesting. Almost like a yellowish. It's hard to say because my eyeballs are just burning right out of my head. Okay, so yes, colonial affairs are available, but can't really do it right now, unfortunately. We have a disease outbreak in Yangzhou. And we're getting a little bit of money in between buildings. Good. Helps us build up a little bit of our gold reserves. We're down to 632,000, which definitely could be better. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, please leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord server. It helps out so much. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. And I actually have, I think I'm going to go back. I was about to go to just one video per week. But turns out I think I can do 2 a week in addition to the streams. So I've got Tokyo 42, and I recorded what might be the last episode of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I'm not having a ton of fun with it. If you guys really want me to continue, then I will. But I recorded what might be the last episode of it. So I have another game that I'm going to try. I actually have several options available, but I've got like Black Mesa. I've got Grid. I think it's like Grid Legends. What is going on with Russia and Qing? Oh, what's going on here? So Russia wants Qing to return all these states to them. Tuva is one of them. Qing Kyrgyzia. Ili. Oh yeah, Ili is right there. Altai. There's that one. The Tarim Basin. Can you go to war for Qing for a treaty port? Now that would be good. And Tarim Basin, Zungaria. Where's Zungaria? Where the heck is Zungaria? Oh my gosh, they're trying to take this too? Holy crap, dude. They're trying to take so much from Qing. And do they have the ability to do it? That's the question. Get a treaty port. Do I want a treaty port? No, I actually can't. Wait. I can try to conquer their states. I can't try to get treaty ports. And I don't think it would even matter because I think they're a higher rank than me. But, take Taiwan as a treaty island. Yeah, so I need... look, I have to be higher ranked than them. But I can force nationalization. And Spain could go either way. I don't know. Russia, it says not applicable. Oh, because Russia has a truce with Qing. Alright. Am I still paying them war reparations? I'm actually not. I'm not paying Qing any war reparations. That's why we're not losing nearly as much money as we were. But yes, a treaty port would be really cool. I think I just have to build up a little bit more of an army, because Qing does still have that massive army. I don't know what I'm going to have to take in order to force nationalization. But I am building these naval bases, and I'm having a good time doing it, I have to say. We have low organization here. Let's actually get another... Let's get a petite bourgeoisie general. Make him defend. And, I don't know. What do we want? Maybe we get some artillery? What's your army looking like? Oh, well, I guess that was answered for you. And let's go and build 10 barracks there. Vacuum canning we just got for food industries. That actually requires oil. And we're not... Well, you know what? We actually have whaling industries, so I think we can actually do that. We make less liquor, more groceries. But we need oil. And how are our whaling industries looking? It's down here. Urban center. Whaling stations! How are they doing? Yeah, they actually were not even at full employment. We need to actually get them at full employment so we can bring down the price of oil. Because that's all we can do for oil right now. We cannot, you know, we don't really have any oil in Korea. We can only get it from whales. We can only get it from whales. Alright. But we are at... just stalled on earning recognition. I'm trying to increase that. We'll actually get some steady progression if we can actually get the GDP per capita at least above the top 50. Maybe the standard of living will come first. I'm at 61. Oh, we're getting up there a little bit, but we got to let the private sector kind of do their thing for a little while. Once we can actually establish more companies, we can get another one. And I think it's corporate charters. And that's actually our spread, so I'm actually going to queue that up. But egalitarianism is next, and once we get that, we can actually switch to proportional taxation, which is technically going to make us lose a little bit of money. Right? Consumption tax rate, we've got the income tax rate goes up to 20%, but then oh yeah, there's no per capita tax, there's no land tax, it's just a dividends tax rate. So it's switching to, you know, everybody pays an equal proportion of their income. A mainly income-based tax system that tries to ensure everyone pays a roughly equal share of their income to the state. Whereas graduated taxation is what we don't want. That aims to put the burden of taxation primarily on the well-to-do through high dividend taxes. So it lowers the income tax rate back to the per capita taxation. But anyway, you know, that's neither here nor there, because nobody in the government actually supports proportional taxation, which kind of sucks. Because, like, even the industrialists are like, nah, no thank you. But we do want to try to get that eventually. Set up paper import. Fine. What, like, why? Do we need paper? Like, okay, it's a little expensive. Fine, set up a paper import. From the Qing market? I'll take it. Boom, set up paper import. Successfully completed. Yeah, we actually have 100. We have 1,400, almost, okay, 1,500 buy orders and only 1,040 sell orders. Not so good. Not so good. Let's go up to the barracks. We just need to be able to defend ourselves. Did Qing... Oh, oh yeah, look at that food security. Oh, that's very interesting. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at that for myself, but... I'm very tired today. So what's going on with Russia and Qing? Like, did they go to war ever? No, it looks like they did not go to war. Did they back down or something? That's just so strange. And then we've got Selangor, which is where? This country is having, oh no, this country is having a little civil war. That's not so good. Alright. We're gaining a little bit of money now, by the way. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We're paying a lot of money for that paper. Is the private sector working on that? Nope. I think I want more construction sectors. Let's build 2 more. And we're still trying to beef up our army a little bit. Yeah, we definitely need some more construction sectors. Come on, let's get them. Let's get it. All right. Yeah, Man of War's still too expensive on the Korean market. Looks like your cam is frozen again. If that bothers you, I'm fine with it. It does bother me. Thank you. I don't know why my camera does this. I think this is a Streamlabs problem. There, we're good. But thank you for letting me know, Jen. I appreciate that. So we are a little bit short on authority. What other edicts do we have? We actually have the expand the road networks. Let's cancel that one. And also because we're suppressing the royalist movement, we actually don't need to suppress them anymore. Yeah, they strongly oppose. They strongly oppose the presidential republic. And they're passive now. Now it's like, it's already been passed. It's like, can't do anything about it, right? That gives us more authority. And we're collecting the consumption tax on services. And that's basically it. We generate 937 authority, and I think that's basically all we're going to need. And we actually can gain technology that increases our authority some. I think psychiatry did that, right? No? Dialectics? No. Egalitarianism? No. Where was it? Mass communication? Mass communication did it. Nationalism did it. Organized... No, not organized sports. Human rights. Pan-nationalism? Pan-nationalism did it. Or does it, not did it. And we're getting corporate charters so that hopefully we will be able to establish this, wherever it is. Where is it? Did I skip over it? Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Hansong Cheonggi 회사. Oh, here it is. Yeah, our food industries. Why are they not doing so well? Why are they not doing as well? Maybe because of the vacuum canning? I wonder if that's why. Yeah, because some of these have pretty low productivity. Why is it? I don't understand how this productivity is so low when the weekly balance is so high. It's yearly average earnings per employee. Oh, 0.1 average annual wage. They're earning 0.1 pound a year. So if we can do some of this automation, it just reduces the laborers, which increases productivity. Because you have fewer workers. So can we maybe... I wonder if this would increase our standard of... Oh, man, it's going up. Dude, our standard of living, we're at number 60. We were at 59. We have to get below the top 50. Like, we have to get to, I think, 50 or, you know, below. The Glorious Union formed by Orissa. Okay. Are they independent or something? They're a great power. What the heck? Can we have an embassy? Why don't you like me? You're cautious. You're mean. Presidential Republic. Are you like a... Okay, military dictatorship. Very interesting. Oh my gosh, dude. But we can afford to lose a little bit more money. We're actually not too shabby in terms of the budgeting department. Low taxes and only a deficit of 4,500 per week. That's pretty good. There's still a lot of unrealized taxes. 28,000 in unrealized taxes. Oh, that's awful. We really have to build some more government administrations. And we did increase our barracks too. What do we do? Yeah, let's build 10 here. Hydraulic cranes. All right. Plus 3 port max level. So we can increase the port level and actually... we can actually get some more convoys for trade. What a ridiculous thing to say. -1 interest group approval. Well, the industrialists like us so much, so they can afford to not like us quite as much. But yeah, we can increase the level of the port. We can get some more convoys for trade. We're actually at a deficit, but it's so small. It's just reducing our supply network strength to 96%, which is really not that bad, to be honest. It's not enough for me to justify building all these extra, you know. Alright, the organization limit for the 1st Korean fleet is impacted due to having more capital ships and support vessels combined than it has light ships. Okay, so... Total number of military units in each unit group. Current plus under recruitment. So we've got 10 capital ships and 20 light ships. And that's basically how it's going to be laid out. So... when we're finished building these ships, then we're actually not going to get this thing. We're actually going to be able to have a higher organization, right? It's going to be able to go all the way up to 100. Let's see. Offense? I don't know if that's good. Like, I don't know. Can we change, like, the icon? Can we change the icon? We can't customize that or anything? You're mean. Orissa is mean because they won't even let me have an embassy. How just petty, okay? How petty. Like, oh, our governments are so different. You know, you guys believe that rich people should be able to vote. We don't think voting should exist. And now, because of that, you won't let me get a freaking embassy. That's so mean. How dare you? Also, we're 1 rank below Qing. That's so freaking funny. That is so funny. Qing is ranked 15 and we're ranked 16. Oh my gosh, dude. What about Japan? I wonder where Japan is. They're at 38. They're an unrecognized regional power. We're an unrecognized major power. And also, we can do a company. We want the one that has the it's bureaucracy, Korean Paper Syndicate. But we want the food thing. Yes, Gyeonggi Premium Foods plus 5% birth rate. I'm doing that. 1.5 million. Oh, we're going into debt. Let's raise taxes. We're in debt. We're paying £2,750 per week in interest on the £717,000 principal. All right, but that's okay. What's spreading to us now? What do we got? Production? The Steam Donkey. It's pretty good. I feel like we're at 63 now. I really feel like I want to increase some of these things, like the water tube boiler. It says the predicted average productivity is going to go up. And that's because we require fewer laborers, right? So that, I would imagine, since the productivity goes up, you have less employees, but you have like a higher standard of living for the people that are working there, which I would think would bring up the entire standard of living of your whole country. I would think. I don't know. Hey, what happened? What happened? We got, oh, Ryan Hamlin just subscribed. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Ryan. So glad you could join us. The United States is number 7. 220 battalions. That kind of surprises me how we're at 177 and they're at 220. Now, granted, they've got 403 conscriptable battalions because they've got the, they had a national militia thing. They don't have that anymore. They have mass conscription. Large numbers of infantry conscripts can be activated as needed to supplement the professional army. Also, I think my webcam is deactivated again. Let me try it again. Are we back? Let's see. Boom, we're back. Oh, and we're a little short on bureaucracy, but that's okay. That's all right. We're getting a little bit of tax waste. 2.6% tax waste. We don't care about the government dividends tax waste or government dividends waste because that's fine. We don't have any government dividends. All of our buildings are private. We're losing bureaucracy faster now. Oh, I want to do protectionism. Oh, it's frozen again. Look, I will get this thing to work. I swear. I just don't know why it does this for some reason. I think I actually want to go with protectionism for right now. Look at that. Why do the industrialists prefer mercantilism to free trade? That's just so freaking weird. You guys are weird. Weird. But let's try for protectionism. We're gonna try. Oh no, I just saw the thing. It just froze my camera again. I saw it. I saw the light go out. And then it like, the light just flashed. And then as soon as I looked over, it was frozen. That's crazy, dude. It's okay. We're paying off the debt. And we've got a company now. We've got a second company. Where are they? And they're at 20. 20 prosperity. Are they constructing another one? Is that one expanding? That one's not expanding. Are always the local... Hold on. The building owners of any Gyeonggi Premium Foods are always the local workforce. Okay. A physical... Yeah, so... Well, sometimes. I think sometimes it doesn't do anything and it just freezes. I don't know what's going on with it, guys. I have no idea. By the way, what did you guys think of that song in the beginning? Oh, I didn't even realize that Sakhalin was uncolonized. What did you guys think of that song in the beginning? Was it good? The song was called Rock and Rome. I wrote the lyrics. We have advancement. Okay, that's good. We need that. We're trying for protectionism. It's actually going to make us a little less money, but, you know, it'll be a little bit better. It's more balanced for your tariffs and stuff. It's not like mercantilism is for if you have an export-based economy, right? An export-focused economy with an emphasis on keeping a positive current account and competing with other nations. But once you've built up a little bit of an economy for yourself, you can switch to protectionism, which is just protecting your own industries from the depredations of foreign market actors. You can put tariffs on imports or exports. There's always tariffs, but you can have 10% on both, or you can switch to protect domestic supply and increase your tariffs to 30% on exports, or conversely, you can encourage exports and then increase the tariffs on imports. So you're encouraging... Basically, you're making it more difficult to import a good, which means that the price is going to go up, which you will then use... Oh, no. If you make it more difficult to import a good, the price goes up, which allows you to hire more people. I don't know. Jen says, wait, you made it. So it's hard to explain because I produced it. I wrote the lyrics. The lyrics are mine, although that particular song doesn't really have very many lyrics. It's the lyrics are, two men fly up in the sky, for God and empire, vandals die. And that's based on a book that I wrote last year, which is Eagle's Ascent. And it's about two men in the Roman Empire that build an airplane. But that I've produced it. I own all the rights to it, and that's not the final version. It's got a lot of work to be done before it's ready for release. But I just wanted to share it, because it's nice to share. But I do actually have I have a song, Freedom and Fault, and that's coming out on Christmas Day. Ooh, paper mills. Paper mills. Give me some more money, please. Yes, I have a song called Freedom and Fault. And I actually, I have a song on Spotify already. It's called The Lion and the Rat. And my issue with that is, I think I may have chosen the wrong vocalist. No disrespect to, his name is Dan James, I think. And, I think he's a great singer, but I just don't necessarily know if he did, if he was the right voice for The Lion and the Rat. So I think I might actually have another vocalist go in and redo that song. But yes, and I'm also in talks with a vocalist to potentially produce another song that I've written. It's in Korean. It's called Wayne. And if you guys want to hear, I can read you the lyrics. But that is based on the other book I wrote last year, which is totally published ready, actually. The good old days. Old ways for older times, and even older fools. Oh my gosh. Sure. Reduce the momentum of the Conservative Party. 29% for the industrialists and the Liberal Party. I keep wanting to say Free Trade Party. But I think the leader of the industrialists has some kind of... Yeah, he's protectionist. What is this? Look at that. He's got, like... He opposes laissez-faire. How do you have a leader that opposes laissez-faire? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, look at this. For other leader ideologies. One where the guy goes back in time to the Chosun dynasty. Yes. So, yes, he goes back in time to the very, very early Chosun dynasty. I think it's like 1394. I think that's as far back as he goes. Yes, and that... the song is actually supposed to be written from the perspective of Princess Gyeongshin, which was King Lee Seong-gae's daughter, who historically I don't think she played a whole lot of significance, but she's a very major... and Spain is going to side with them. Screw Spain, man. But Princess Gyeongshin actually plays a very huge role in the book. So that song is supposed to be written by Princess Gyeongshin about the main character, and it's kind of sad because it's like it's kind of interesting because you have the English version that appears in the very beginning of the book before the actual story takes place, and then after you go through the entire book, oh sweet, we have protectionism. After you go through the entire book, you've got another situation where, like, at the end of the book, Gyeongshin is, like, revealed to have this strong passion for music and singing and everything. And, so she has this huge passion for singing and all of that. And she writes a song. First of all, she writes a song that is very famous in Korea. Jen, you probably already know what it is. Very, very famous traditional Korean song. And I just had to do it for my book. The idea is she writes that song about the main character. Do with that what you will. But at the end of the story, she mentions that she's writing another song, and, you know, she thinks the guy will like it. And then that guy ends up never coming back. And so the song is revealed in Korean at the very, very end of the book, and you can see that this is the song that she's written. And yeah, I think it's a very heartfelt song. It's kind of crazy how you have like this. It's a minyo. It's like a very traditional Korean song, but written about a time-traveling foreigner. So, you know, it's just very interesting to think about. But we did actually get the steam donkey, so we can actually just input some engines and have it require 1,000 fewer laborers. Is that per level? Oh no, it's not per level. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. But we have to think about how this will change productivity. This is 0.7. Negative 2.4. This is 0.8 for the coal mines. Or we could do this one as 1.4. I think I'm going to do that. Going to take some coal and some engines. And yeah, I think we need to do this. Going to drastically increase the price of engines, but that's okay. How are our motor industries doing, by the way? They're doing quite well. Very productive. But they're fully employed. And so if we want better, then we're going to have to expand those. Which means we might have to actually... hold on 1 second, actually. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. By the way, is this music playing for you guys? I don't think the music is playing for me. Why is there no music going on? Did I, like, pause the music or something? No current track. Okay. Let's get some music going. Okay. Drag. There we go. Let's increase the volume. Tell me if the music is too loud, guys. I'll turn it down if you need to. Okay, so we need to choose another one. This is the open hearth process. That's if we want more steel, and steel is definitely good. Steel is definitely good. Is this any labor movement? No, I don't hear it, but if you have it music density on balance, sometimes there is a silence moment. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, that is not really anything I want. Social Democratic Party, no, I don't think so. I think let's stay away from that for sure. Is there still like... No, there's no transportation shortages or anything. I think the open hearth process, hearth. I think that's fine. How are steel mills doing? Steel... Where is it? Where are they? Where are our steel mills? Do we have them here? Steel mills! Hey! So, steel is actually not too expensive. But we will need to produce more steel, you know, for the coming things. Also, we can do this water tube boiler and do that. That's definitely going to make our GDP and GDP per capita go up. Also, home affairs increased to level 4. It's very good. I love the secret police. Okay, the secret police in Victoria 3, they're just so good. They're excellent. We can't change to private schools, can we? Oh, nobody even likes the religious schools. Like, nobody likes it. Like, not even the Confucian scholars like it. What is going on with this? What are you? You're a moderate. You're patriarchal and Confucian. So, the Confucian scholars actually endorse freedom of conscience. Foreign Manifesto, this is a reactionary movement. I'm fine with that. The Absolutist Ideal. The Korean-Japanese Fellowship. Oh, I don't care about the radicalism because we don't have any non-Korean pops. So it's just deteriorating the relations between me and Japan. And, you know, I don't really think there's even anything to salvage. So goodbye, Japan. See you later. Qing is at 437. Gosh, I really want to crush Qing. I just want to crush him so bad. And I think I will. You know, I think I actually will. I might have to actually crush him. We're in 1905. Okay. We don't even have electricity yet. We don't even have electricity. Boom, electrical generation. We are generating so little innovation. I think that's what we need next, is we need universities. Oh no. 10. 10 more. Let's build 10 in every state. Just get it up to 11. And then get that one up to 11 too. Alright, what do we got? Police brutality. Okay, so this is really funny. Watch this. You do this. Oh no, it's decreased it by 1. Alright, well, let's increase it again. It takes 50 weeks, but, you know, that's okay. We can do that. We are short on dyes. We are very short on dyes. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. We are so short on dyes. We can import some from Japan, but that's only 5. And we just can't produce it ourselves. We just absolutely cannot produce it ourselves. We can get aniline, and that's if we can get rubber mastication first. But I think... Alright, fine. Let's work on getting our own dyes. I think that's worth it because, like, dyes are so important, and also my webcam is deactivated again. I don't know why this keeps happening. Okay, we're back. We are back. What else can we change? Do we just... I think we just have to end up... We're at 73 now. 73 in the standard of living. And the GDP's not really even going up either. So what's going on? Why is our GDP frozen? Why is it frozen? Hard stuck. We have a higher GDP than Italy, at least. But I think that's because they went down, not because we went up. Japan doesn't even have that high of a GDP. What is going on, Japan? You've got 19.7 million? Oh my gosh. That was probably this war where they lost the entire state. The entire state of Kanto to Russia. That's so freaking funny. Can we can't even demand anything. Can we make them like a vassal or something? Like tributary? I have to have an interest in Japan. Oh my gosh, it would give me 88 infamy. Oh, I think our GDP actually did just go up. Which I guess would bring our GDP per capita up, because we have the same amount of people. I don't know. I do not know. I cannot tell a lie. Do we do barbed wire fences? It says it would actually have more productivity, but it would require fewer laborers. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. But that's okay, that's okay. Rail transportation, I mean, that would require fewer laborers. It's going to increase the price of transportation, but I mean, the private sector could really get on that. And the thing is, we've got railways here, but they're not... It's all this foreign-owned stuff. Oh, that's Moscow. Okay, I don't mind if it's just like manor houses, financial districts. That's fine. I don't care about that. But what I care about is when it's owned by a foreign country. These railways here. Financial district in Tambov. What's owned by Qing, though? There's got to be some more stuff owned by Qing. Tobacco plantation? Yeah. They're... Dude, 50% of the freaking tobacco plantations there are owned by Qing. And you know what? That's driving down the price of tobacco. I don't like this. I don't like this. You need to relax. Forced nationalization. Oh, no. We might need to go to war again. Expel diplomats. Can we trade states? Can I take anything from you? East Southern Manchuria. They wouldn't even get it. Does not want Chromebook. They don't want any of my states. Alright, we're doing a little bit better with the tax waste here. A little bit better. Yongnam. Yangho was bad. Yangho was really bad. I've got to get higher GDP and standard of living. I don't know exactly how to do it, you know? It's like, I'm trying to get this synthetic dye because I feel like if there's not a dye shortage, then, you know, you'll have a little bit of a better time. But, I don't know. Can we actually look at these goods? What is super cheap? Okay, luxury clothing is actually super cheap in Korea. Can we export some of it? Oh yeah, to the Qing market. Let's export it to the Qing market, see if the price goes up. Nothing? Nothing, huh? Trade routes, 12.5. That's so tiny. We just produce so much of it. And only 5? Oh my gosh. We don't have any convoys, though. We definitely don't have any convoys. Can we just, like, increase the size of the port? That should work. Give us an extra 150 convoys. What else is cheap? Sugar? Sugar is super cheap. But see, why is this amount so low? Oh, look at this. I need to see this. Predicted level is 1. Use 6 convoys. Predicted units of sugar traded 1 or 7. Predicted units of sugar exported 7. Why? Current desired exports 7. Potential exports 5,718. What? Okay, predicted trade revenue after tariffs is 165. Predicted price impact on sugar in the Russian market. It would slightly reduce the price of sugar in the Russian market. And it would slightly raise it here. I don't understand this. The Qing market would be good. Let's export sugar to Qing. Alright, and then 11.3. We're at 72 standard of living. Okay, GDP is going up. I think we're actually starting to fix it. It might be because of my export routes. Porcelain. 87 to Qing. Qing is a good trade partner. Sugar, tobacco. See, tobacco, this kind of pisses me off, okay? Because Qing owns a bunch of tobacco farms in Korea. They're driving down the price of tobacco just so they can take it. Luxury clothes. Okay, I think I'm already actually exporting. I think it's luxury furniture here. Boom. Cha-ching. Cha-ching and cha-ching also. Lead, I can export to... Dude, we're exporting freaking everything to Ching. Why? Are these mana wars? No, those are clippers. Clippers I don't mind. Well, no, clippers I can actually use. It's a mana war shortage. How about our navy? Does it look good? It's pretty good. Let's promote this guy. Frozen again. Oh my gosh. Streamlabs is having some problems. You know, the other day, and this was so annoying because I was so mad. I logged into Streamlabs and no, I logged into Streamlabs and it logged out. Like it logged out of my account and I was like trying to log in and then it tried to like erase all of my widgets, like all of my scenes and everything, my live scene ending soon, starting soon. And my camera's off again. And it was just such a huge problem. I actually had to go through and make a Streamlabs ID, which was tied with my YouTube channel. I don't know. I thought I already had one, but apparently it's like you can have a Streamlabs account and not a Streamlabs ID. So I don't know how that's supposed to work. But I ended up going through and going through that entire process. And then... and I got all new widgets and set up a whole new scene and everything like that. And then I logged into Streamlabs today and everything's back. So I have no idea what happened there. I have no idea. That was just very strange. But we are building more government administrations. We are so low on convoys now. What is going on? Are we suddenly trading so much more? Like, and as far as arms go, I am not exporting those to Ching. You can go kick rocks. You can go kick some rocks, brother. What do we need? We need to force nationalization. Spain would not join them, but Russia wouldn't join me. Wait. Why is it minus 299? Oh no. Oh, this is Russia. Minus 91. Why? Their neutrality is 178. And they have 88 for and 86 against. So they're really strongly weighted toward neutrality. Russian loans, turmoil in Russia, low-ranked participants. Russian involvement in diplomatic plague in the Balkans. I might be able to do something here. This is tough. You know what? I think I've got to do it because Ching owns so much of my GDP. Yeah, save before war again, I assume. Yep, you got that right. You got that right, my friend. But we do have this army here. And I think I just have to defend this front. I think I've got to do it. Let's force nationalization. They will not accept. Boom. Alright, let's do it. Yep, we're starting a diplomatic play. I can't sway anybody. I cannot sway anybody, but we will mobilize all of our armies. And we're so low on convoys right now. We set up way too many trade routes, I think. Let's cut out the ones that are not productive. And the ones that are costing the most convoys are the die ones, but that's okay. We're not short on convoys right now. Oh, we have to assign them to the front. Oh my gosh, that scared the frick out of me. That scared the frick out of me. But we are mobilizing right now. They've got a lot of troops on the way. But we are gonna make it. We are definitely gonna make it. Let's increase taxes a little bit. We're gonna increase a little bit of the taxes here. Tax Transportation, sure. Tax tobacco, sure. And I've got 1.8 million. Let's tax tea too, just to be safe. And it looks like we're actually okay. 47? 47 is pretty good. 42, okay. Now they're antagonistic toward us. Oh, and let's make sure the war goal is good. Oh, nationalize all Korean buildings. Let's see. They want Korean war reparations, and they want to humiliate me. Can we try? Oh, we could try to eliminate. We could try to have them liberate Manchuria. Shandong. We can have them liberate all these things. Look at this. Let's have them liberate Manchuria. They're uncertain. They actually have uncertain as their attitude, which is pretty good. That's very good. And our mobilization is very expensive, by the way. How's the war going? We haven't started it yet, but we're in the diplomatic play right now. Gosh. Nothing really we could do here. We still have the professional army, which is good. Oh, you know, we need to definitely increase military wages. What do they have here? They still have peasant levies. We're going to increase military wages. It hurts to do that. It really does. Let's also cancel these decrees. Let's cancel the decrees. So we can levy more taxes because, and I hate to do this, but we need the extra money. Let's tax, I really don't want to hurt, like, the lower class or something. But if we tax groceries, that's so much money. That would almost bring us out of our deficit. Taxing food, though. Let's tax furniture instead. Furniture and liquor. Alright, now we're in the black. The lowest value consumption tax here is liquor, so if we can afford to maybe cut something down, then we will. Peasant levies versus the Great Korean Army with their new bolt-action rifles and machine guns. Oh my gosh, dude. Let's actually add another war goal, just in case we can. I have no idea what we're going to be able to do. Maybe nothing, but... Sibe... I don't know what that is. That's there. Shandong would be cool. Shanxi... Zili, that's like the capital region. Oh, Mongolia is pretty cool. We have extra maneuvers too. Transfer sub transfer subject? Oh, Tibet. Let's liberate Shandong also. And then that way Mongolia. Yeah, I did Mongolia. I want to have a couple of other countries that I can interact with, like, around. And Shandong is good because it's 15 million people, you know. We're at 38. Conquer Taiwan. Oh, man, I don't think I can do it now. Oh, can I? No, no, I don't have any, maneuvers left. Crap, dude. That would have been so cool. But you know what? In the end, I don't think I could really take care of the population of Taiwan. That would actually cause a lot of turmoil. It would be very difficult for me to put that down. Because we have to maintain national supremacy, so... And I actually wanted the ethno-state, but... we can establish a new company. Oh, the food company just went out of business. We can try to do the United Kwanbuk Mineral Producers. Oh, you know what? Did I? Oh, I didn't tax groceries, so I'm okay. Fertilizer buildings throughput, bureaucracy, plus 5% army. Okay, let's do the Korean Metalworks. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Alright, that's fine. You can colonize all these puppet states. True. Alright, I am now in heavy debt because I established that company, but that's okay. Because what I'm actually going to do is after I'm finished with this university in Gyeonggi-do, I'm actually going to pause construction, and that's going to get me some more money. Alright. All play and no work. Fire him. Oh yeah, fire him. Industrialists. Oh no, sorry. No, sorry, industrialist, that's why I disagree with you. We gotta keep the migration controls. Alright, come on, let's go. Oh, we need another general, don't we? We probably have low organization. Yep, we need another one. Intelligentsia, I guess. Let's defend the front, and let's promote this guy. Alright, so that's fine, and then GDP might go down. Yep, it's just me. Oh gosh, all the trade routes are now inactive. So it's just me versus Qing and Tibet. I think we are going to be okay. What is our navy going to do? Because we don't need to invade, but... Let's see, we got interception, raid convoys. Oh, we can raid convoys. I'm going to deploy the navy over there. Oh, we're losing money. That's so bad. Let's just cancel all the inactive trade routes. Oh my gosh, losing 10,000 is crazy. 12,000, even crazier. We tax glass? We don't have any authority. Oh my gosh. I think we gotta tax groceries instead of furniture. 16,000. Because we're, like, now, at this point, we're actually in debt and losing money. So we don't want... We could go up to highest taxes. That would get us some money. All we have to do is hold the line. That's all we've got to do. No foreign country may perform foreign investment in Korea if you become a subject or sign a Foreign Investment Rights Pact. What does Qing's navy look like? Do they have a navy? They have 12 flotillas. They've got more troops going here, which is why I'm very afraid to advance the line. They patched it so very high taxes isn't as impactful negatively, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, gotcha. Onward toward the liberation of the Manchus, Mongols, and Shandongers under the guidance of Korea, of course. The patch from 2 days ago or so. Well, we'll see. The private sector is doing things. We've got the Patriotic Party now. They're doing things, and we might be able to turn this deficit around. It looks like, okay, 3,300. Yeah, and we're not making progress there because anti-Russian society demands action. Yeah, no. Anti-Russian society. I'm very sad that I ever did something with them. That I ever allowed them to exist. Oh my gosh, dude. They've got... Oh my gosh, they have so many more troops. Are there actually battles happening? Because I don't see any battles happening. No active battles. They're at 17, though. This is kind of scary, dude. This is actually kind of scary. Army. We don't have any conscripts. Let's build this. Let's build 20 more barracks, and we're just going to have to spend the money on it. Boom. Alright, that's... Oh, we got the labor movement, which I do not care about. Oh, now it's paused? Oh, I thought it was already paused. Okay, well in that case, we could just construct the barracks, and we can get more troops. Because we need them. We definitely need them. We have to have more troops. We're actually starting to see battles, and we're winning on the defensive, but it's not looking very good. We're actually at -9 now. We need more troops. They're bringing more. They have low organization, but we will see. There is that old saying, he who attacks must vanquish, where he who defends must merely survive. And so, we must merely survive. Nationalize all Korean buildings. Oh my gosh, that's -600. That's crazy, dude. if I want everything, I can do Korean War reparations as part of it. I'm okay, like, paying them some extra money as war reparations in order to get my thing through. Alright, we're at -4. I actually think as they attack more and more that we'll start to gain more in the positive, because they're exhausting all of their organization, they're taking attrition, all of that stuff. So, I actually think it might be okay. We don't have any transportation shortages. We're short on paper. Standard of living, way low. Super low. And I hate that we're also paying interest. We're paying $2,000 in interest. But we're paying down the principal. We only have an interest rate of 16.8%. I wish it was minus, but... yes, so... we actually have... what is this, plus 5%? Okay. So it's 16% plus... so times 1.05. Oh, this electric telegraph is good. And that brings us to 16.8. So we used to have like a 37% interest rate or something like that, but now we're at 16.8. And it's because we're proving ourselves that we can actually form a good economy. I'm actually going to lower taxes. I'm going to keep the consumption taxes, but I'm going to lower the taxes a little bit. We're getting a lot of radicals from those high taxes. But we are continuing to hold them off. We're holding the line. And I think that's like all of their troops. We just have to wait and just survive. That's all we got to do. War support. Size of Qing loans. They've got loans. You've got mail. But minus 1,000 from those other war goals. That's terrible, dude. Turmoil in Great Qing. Radical population 0.14. And my war support. Their war support is only 8. 23% of their population is radical. That is crazy, dude. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Capitulation desires minus 196. Oh, what do they offer? Oh, they offered white peace? No. No, thank you. I do not accept that. Yeah. Reject. Die. The Great Crusade? The Great Crusade? Formed by Mexico. Oh my gosh, the number 9 power block in the world. What kind of power blocks we got? We still have the British Empire. They're still number 1. They're at controlled. The Russian Empire is also at number 2. Oh, nope, now it's the Glorious Union. Led by Orissa. That's just so weird. It's just India. It's just India. So that's crazy. That's crazy. And they're a trade league though. And then there's the Metternich system after that. Creative legislature? What is this? +1 maximum law enactment setbacks? That's really good. Oh my gosh. That allows you to change your laws so easily. And then we've got the Russian Empire at number 4. You've got the Unity League at number 5, which is led by France, which is over here, right? And then you've got the Supreme Alliance with Italy and Venezuela. That's it. How's our war doing? Hopefully okay. Oh my gosh, I want to check on it. Zollverein, which is led by Prussia, and number 7. The number 8 is the Grand Alliance, led by the United States. It's the United States, Ecuador, El Salvador, and Hawaii. And then you've got the Great Crusade, which is only Mexico. And by the way, it's a religious convocation. It says we're in the negative, but we are pretty well able to defend ourselves. So that is good. I'm still building these barracks, and I'm actually almost done. I'm at normal taxes now. I think I could probably get rid of this consumption tax. The tobacco tax is really good for us right now, but What do we have? Eye of the Needle. Judged not, that he be not judged. Alright, the Liberal Party is not doing so well. The Patriotic Party with the rural folk and the petite bourgeoisie. You would think that the armed forces would be in the Patriotic Party, but they're in the Conservative Party, so... oh well. Can't even make 100 legitimacy government. Okay, I think our economy is kind of stabilizing, minus the dye shortage, of course. Third Qing fleet. Can we just, like, intercept them? I don't know what they're doing. What are they actually doing? Aggressive interception. You want to aggressively intercept me, huh? Okay. We're also about to get a technology. Aggressive interception, huh? How about I try to intercept you? We got rubber mastication. I don't really care about the rubber mastication. We don't have rubber. Deploy to C node. Let's go over here. Hey, you want to intercept? Let's give it a go. Authorial intent. A tragic tale, but no reason to harass him. This is his problems, not the party's. He really doesn't want this. His desire for capitulation is at negative 197. War goals that will be lost, minus 20. War goals that will be pressed on Great Qing, minus 120. From relative military strength and level of mobilization. He's got some loans. He's definitely got some loans. But he might actually be paying them off. And I don't like that this number is decreasing. Like, it looks like this number is actually going down. And I'm not okay with it. We get the barracks, we get the naval base, power the purse. Alright, pay a little bit more money. We can afford the money at this point. The general training. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Negative 37, I really don't like that. They've got to get worn out at some point, right? It was negative 49 at one point. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no! They won a battle there! Okay, I don't think this war is able to be won at this stage. I think, oh, did we take it back? Did we take it back? How many battalions do we even have? Oh, we're out of manpower, dude. We are out of manpower. It seems like he is also kind of low on manpower. Yeah, it seems like he's also out of manpower, but you know, the percentages are still off, so if I can defend here, I got poor visibility. He got a blunder. Oh, this is just awful. I don't know if I like this. I think I'm going to win this battle. I think. If I can get his battalions out of the battle. There we go. Okay, we're reducing it. This is kind of reminiscent of how I used to play Hearts of Iron 4, right? How I would just, like... The front line would just be, like, barely moving for so long, and then it would just... Every now and then I would make a little gain here and there. But we have to take this back. This is an absolute must. Oh, we got pursuit there. That's good. Okay, okay. We're starting to take stuff back. We're taking stuff back. We're at negative 58, though. Yeah, the good old days. Me playing Hoi 4. Oh, this is so bad, dude. I don't think we can actually win this war in this stream. I think what we're going to have to do is get a lot more battalions. Come back. We could actually kind of wear them out, but they really could they could win a war of attrition. They're almost at a point where they would accept white peace. But no, they're not at that point. They're taking stuff now. They're actually taking stuff. So I think... I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think I have to load my last save in the next stream. How's the artillery composition for increased kill rate? We have 80. We probably should have more. Oh, we're so low on manpower. It's just so low. It looks like it's getting to be more, but the mobilization options are pretty good. I mean, that's why I'm paying so much for it. Supplies, yeah, we got these. Liquor, tobacco. Transportation, I got rail transport, right? We're at negative 63. Oh, this sucks, dude. This sucks so bad. And we got the first aid. Negative 66. I really don't think we can actually take these guys on. I don't think we can take them. We're slowly deteriorating. We've got 45,000 manpower. I have no idea what their manpower is. 376 million. It got slow because at one point I saw your army split. Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. It like split. And see, they can afford to make me do that. Look at that, I'm losing. I have higher defense, but I just don't have any manpower. Demoralized. I think there was 2 fronts for some reason. It could be. I know they did change it at some point where you can have multiple battles on the same front. So... But, yeah, it looks like we're actually not going to win this war. We are around the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to call the stream there. I've been having a lot of fun. Guys, if you enjoyed this stream, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord server, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. And, yeah, we're going to try again the next stream. You know, you don't win them all in this game, and I'm not ashamed to say that I definitely lose a lot of them. So... we're going to try again, we're going to come back, and I think we've got a solid shot at it, but we've got to build up our artillery and build up the army a little bit more before we actually come back. Lessons learned, absolutely, Jen. Well, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. Next stream, I think, will be next Tuesday. I think. I'll have to take a look at my schedule, but... I will have to switch to doing only 2 streams per week because I've got a more busy work schedule. But you can still watch with the VODs. I'm going to be recording some. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys next time.